permettez-moi de vous annoncer que ce soir j'ai le très grand honneur de dire bienvenue au compositeur et mon ami avec moi, Monsieur Dario Farina. Je l'applaudis. Applaudis-le, bébé. Benvenuto, Dario. Quelques notes de musique au piano pour me jouer l'Amérique en ouvrant la radio. Quelques notes de musique pour imprimer ma voix sur des bandes magnétiques qui te parlent de moi. Qu'est-ce que tu chantes? C'est beau t'entendre comme ça. Quelques notes de musique en refrain sous mon pacifique pour livrer nos enfants. Quelques notes de musique pour arrêter le temps et attirer le magique et attirer le brûlement. Et les vôtres dans vous de dire je
run a restaurant no matter what, so it's been a great experience being on the show, but it's not everything. So I'm happy to be here and show you a little bit of the Basque country, because the sauerkraut is a very popular dish of the Basque country. So that's the main reason why I wanted to do this particular dish. So what I brought is I brought a whole codfish. You guys seen this before? And so what I want to do is just kind of like clean it. This is already open, it's on the fillet already. Or kind of clean it and then put a lot of salt on a plate like this. And then on the bottom, before you put the fish, you put a lot of salt. And then you put the fish on top directly. And you do the same again, a lot of salt on top. Usually, you can put also a little sugar if you want with the salt together mix. And this is pretty much it. That's it. You leave it like this 3 days in your oven at 110 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll dry, it'll become sauerkraut, and then you can reuse it anytime you want throughout the year. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, like I told you earlier, because you can buy the sauerkraut. I buy it from a wholesaler only for restaurants, so I don't know for you guys where you can buy, but I'm sure at the fair building or supermarket, I guess, or you can find it, I'm pretty sure. So alright, so now what I want to do is start doing cook the bacalao. But we're not going to start cooking the fish right away. What we're going to start simmering some onion and garlic first. This one to turn on. Come on. Oh, that one doesn't want to turn on. What are the complaints moving that up? This one is. Okay, so like this. I want to put like a nice hot pan so I can start, getting a little golden color a little bit. First, I want to put some olive oil. I always use olive oil. I don't know why. That's something. I grew up in a family, where they always like only olive oil. They don't like to have a lot of cholesterol, so only olive oil. So a little bit, just to let it stick. I'm going to put the onion in there, together with the garlic that I chopped earlier. You can chop it any way you want. You can chop it thinly. You can press it in like a little machine, or you can just, I slice this one. That's something like Spanish people, Basque people like to do. So, okay. I'm not going to use a lot because I'm going to use some of it for the sauce. We're gonna make a neat sauce. See you. So now that I'm gonna leave this one and get a little color in it, I'm gonna get my cod. My cod has been in water for 24 hours. I already changed the water many times already, so it shouldn't be too salty anymore. It's fluffy, it's not dry anymore. And so it's, you see it up there now?
Yes.
I'm not going to put it here yet, because I want to give a little color first. And but first what I can do is I can put some spices right away. And I like to use a little bit of thyme. I use fresh thyme. And what I do is I take like this, roll it, and thinly chop it. So you get a lot of flavor, more flavor, it's fresh. It's not dry, and so it smells really good right now. Yeah. You don't have to use a lot because it'll make a little black marks in it. Yes. Only one thing very important, when you do the blender, don't put any salt in the mixture, because the fish is already salty, it should be enough plenty, so don't put any salt. I just put black pepper, that's it. And then I use something very important too. That means a lot to me. It's my mom's chili pepper. It's from the Basque country. It's called piment d'Espelette. I have one sample right here.
Oh, wow.
My mom makes 18,000 trees of it. And she grows about like, I don't know how many tons, but a lot. But she makes all in powder, so she dry like this in rocks, so they're all hanging in the house. And then once they dry about like 3 months after, we take them, we process them, and she makes about 3,000 kilos of powder, which comes like this. I have some right here. Yeah. And so it's got like a little tomato taste. It's not a very spicy chili. It's more like in between 5 and 10. And this is something very, very used in the Basque cooking. And I'm lucky to have my mom that makes it and send it to me, so I can use it at the restaurant. Yeah, it's used a lot by a lot of chefs. Almost every contestant on Top Chef was using it. I was like, yeah, my mom make it. All right, so now we're going to drain the water out and then put, let me do something. I jump one step ahead. Before, when it's getting golden like this, you want to put a little bit of potatoes. My potatoes are already here. And that will give, because just the fish, you can do the brandada with just the fish, but sometimes it's a little bit too salty, and adding a little bit of potato in it, it'll add a little bit of consistency. And that's how we do it most of the time. So I add a little potato in there. And before I add the fish, I want to let the potato cook in my pan, because the fish will cook very quick, about like 5 minutes, something like that at the most. But the potato will take a lot longer. So it's very important to put the potato in advance. And you can add a little bit of fish stock too, so it doesn't like burn on the bottom or stick on the bottom or anything like that. And you're going to cook it a little bit like that. Now this has to simmer a little bit, so we can just put a lid on it and just wait. And maybe in about 10 minutes, we can add the cod when the potatoes start getting a little bit cooked halfway.